I'm Madison Pitts. I go to Rio Rancho High School, and I've been going to Rio Rancho since freshman year. Freshman year is definitely a struggle. At least for me, I struggled a lot. But as you get into different clubs, we have lots of clubs and activities and stuff. You just to find your people that it gets really fun and enjoyable, and just to go out and experience all the events and the games and everything like that. After my grandma had passed away and COVID hit, I had a hard time with going to school and getting up every day and all that stuff. And then I went to the doctor and I took the test, and I was 21 out of 21 on the anxiety scale. They gave me anxiety medicine, and that helps me a lot. I got out of my comfort zone, and it led me to more success in school and practice and cheer and everything else that I'm involved in.
We are Melissa and Jonathan Pitts, and our daughter is Madison. She has done cheer since she was in 4th grade. She's always loved to dance, always loved to put on a show. But if you talk to her face to face, she's really shy and really quiet. But Madison really has excelled in cheer.
It's weird to me because Madison, how she's shy, but when she gets on stage, nothing stops her. And it's a complete different kid.
I've done dances and ballets and tap and all that other stuff, so I figured why not give it a try, and I've loved it ever since.
My name is Montoya. I'm 17 years old, and I go to VSU Cleveland High School. And I've been in the district since I was in middle school. Something that makes me unique is that I like to be a leader, and I like to be in charge of everything. I like to consider myself super competitive. I don't really like to lose.
He's grown up playing soccer since he was 4 years old. He started playing when these other kids were 5, he was 4. So that was part of the competitiveness.
The reason I moved into this district is because my parents heard great things about it from friends, family, and they wanted me to have the best education and best opportunity for soccer.
My name is Anjel Dominguez, and I go to Rio Rancho High School. I started coming here to Rio Rancho in 3rd grade. It was a really big change because I was still learning English. It has been difficult, and I've been having a lot of challenges through my school career. I had bullying, but now I'm really happy with who I am. I feel sometimes famous here in school. I feel a lot of people know me, and I have a lot of friends. I'm involved in a lot of things. I even had a principal tell me, Anjel, what thing are you not doing? And that's why I feel famous sometimes, because I feel like people know me. I do make friends easily, and that's a superpower I have now. My senior year, that I'm in the Associated Students here in Rio Rancho High School, and I'm the president for the Hispanic Student Union. I love the Hispanic Student Union here in Rio Rancho High School because it makes me feel that our community, our Hispanic community, is more involved in school. It's more involved in everything. The teachers are the best. I've been friends with all my teachers since my freshman year.
My name is Rory Goodluck. I am Crow from Montana. I'm also U Mountain from the Four Corners area. I had to really rely on my mother to teach me my Crow ways. I had to rely on my grandma mostly because I inherited many of her pieces, her shawls, her dresses, her moccasins, and all of that. So I had to really rely on 2 people to show me my culture and really tell me what to do and not to do. Her last couple of years, I tried to be very involved with her and connect with her again because I moved around as a kid a lot, and she finally requested us to come back home and be with her because she was a double lung transplant survivor. All I knew is my grandma was sick, so we had to come home. So during those times, I really would go to her house, clean up her craft room that she had, and play with her ribbons and her fabric or whatever. I tried fitting in, looking like everyone else, and by 8th grade year, it was chopped off and had a blue bob. That is what I had. And then transitioning into freshman year, I was not the same Rory that everyone else knew. They're like, oh, you changed. And I was like, no, I really didn't, because this is what I kind of grew up with. So I think the schooling was very hard for me personally. I never been one to get really good grades or a high GPA or really care about school. So that was a tough struggle, honestly. My friendship with Emmy started my freshman year of high school. I have been a part of the Native American Student Union since freshman year. She's like my older friend that I can just talk about life with, and she'll give me advice on whether it's good to do that or not good to do that. She's just been one of my best friends over the years. Like, I can truly call her a best friend.
She had a time where she did drop out, and I supported her decision. She's really creative. She had ambition for her art, and she wanted to go to school for that, or at times she wasn't sure if she wanted to go to school. You know, growing up, there's a lot of confusion with what you want to do with your life. So she needed that break to understand what she wanted to do. And after taking a break from school, she learned that school was something she wanted to pursue.
My transition to independence, it was easy, but me wanting to be here was kind of hard to get to. School hasn't always been an easy thing for me.
She wasn't sure about independence at first, but I saw she started focusing more on her schoolwork. She started to enjoy it. I know a little bit about her home life, and I know she loves them and they love her, but sometimes you have your struggles with your family, and you just need that outside ear to listen.
I'm Sanjay Jose. I go to Cleveland High School, and I've been at Rio Rancho public schools since freshman year. So my dad was in the Air Force, and obviously that means moving around a lot. I was born in Alamogordo. I moved shortly after being born in Alamogordo. My dad got deployed in Germany, got his assignment in Germany. So I lived in Germany, got to travel all over Europe, although I don't really remember much of it. But I do remember one of my earliest memories is being on a beach in Italy. After Germany, we moved to Texas, where I went to kindergarten. We went to Louisiana, Shreveport, Louisiana, in 8th grade. My dad had already retired from the Air Force, but we moved back to New Mexico for my mom's work. My family moved to Rio Rancho, I think, to give me a chance at a nice high school. I would definitely say I would have to be challenged. I think I was, since an early age, more advanced and faster learning than other students, yeah. How I stay engaged is definitely picking more challenging classes, harder classes, and really trying to learn the content that I'm really interested in, and maybe do stuff outside of school to further my learning of that subject or other subjects.
So I have experience from living in other school districts in other states, and have something to compare that with Rio Rancho Public Schools. And we're absolutely blessed to be in Rio Rancho Public School District.
My name is Camila Spinosa, and I attend at VSU Cleveland High School, and I've been attending at the Rio Rancho Public School District since I was in kindergarten, elementary school, all the way to a senior now. What's unique about me is that I think I'm really open-minded. I like to make sure people comfortable with me and that they can talk to me about anything and I'm still gonna understand them. I like being in student government because I get to interact with the student body more. I get to interact with teachers and see their input on their student body. And for an example, our homecoming was just last week, so we did lots of fun activities during lunch. I definitely faced some challenges during my high school. The most was my sophomore year. I was taking this geometry class, but I didn't pass that class, so I had to take after school, I had to make up the credit. And as I was making up the credit, I also had to take my driving classes, which is like 4 hours in 2 weeks straight. So I was here the whole day till 7 in the morning till like 8 at night, because I would take, and I had track too as well. I don't know how I managed to do that, but I did track. I threw. So I threw all the 3 events. I threw javelin, shot put, and discus. And I did it my freshman year and my sophomore year.
I'm Jose Spinosa, Carla Spinosa, and we're Camila's parents. One thing that I've been noticing on Camila this year, she's been focusing more on school than previous years.
After high school, I really want to go to college. I want to be a speech language pathologist. So it basically helps people with their speech and swallowing and like different stuff like that. I really am interested in working with kids specifically, only because I work really well with kids, or like my brother, he's on the spectrum, so he has a hard time.
Madison's done sign language for 4 years. This is her 4th year in sign language. So she really has been drawn to the speech and helping people who may not be able to have the ability to speak as well as others.
I'm doing all these different things. I'm student body secretary for student government. Like, I'm doing all this other stuff that I don't think that I've ever would have like thought of me doing before. So it's been really nice to see like how much I've grown.
I feel like Madison has been given the opportunities, the skills, the knowledge of what is to come, and she'll be great because of what she has been taught.
Something that a lot of people don't know about me is I like musicals. I like to watch musicals. And me and my brother both, my older brother, now both of us always watch them. And it's like a little secret thing that we don't really tell people, but.
And we thought, wow, that's cool. And then at the end of the school year last year, when he said he was running for president, it was like, are you sure? Kind of was like worried that, well, if you lose, it's all right, it's a big school. And he ended up winning for student body president.
After graduating, I think I'm gonna go to college, either UNM or NMSU, and I wanna study like speech therapy. I think like I wanna be like a teacher, but at the same time don't wanna be a teacher. If I was on an island and I had to choose my last meal, it'd probably be fettuccine Alfredo, because my mom makes it all the time and it's super good. It's my favorite.
We're grateful for the opportunity that Rio Rancho Public Schools in Cleveland has given Mario. We are very proud of him and we're excited for his future.
Something I'm looking forward to is to travel to Italy. That's one place I have always wanted to go since I was little. I want to take my mom also to the beach. She doesn't know the beach, take her to know the beach. We are planning to go to Acapulco, Mexico. After high school, I plan to go to Fort Lewis College. It's in Durango, Colorado, and I'm planning to study international business and travel around the world. I like business, I like money, and I think if I do it like international, I will be so happy doing what I like while I travel around the world. That's another dream I have in my life. Being the first one of my siblings to graduate makes me feel excited and really emotional. I feel like I've been working so hard to get to this point, and I'm so happy of myself.
Yo me siento muy alegre de que Ángel sea mi primer hijo que se gradúa. No tengo palabras para explicar lo que yo siento, mucha alegría, mucha emoción. A mí me gustan mucho las escuelas del distrito de Río Rancho porque los maestros son muy amables, siempre están dispuestos a apoyar a los niños, tanto de la primaria hasta la high school. Todos los maestros se han portado muy bien con mis hijos. Yo hablo por mis hijos y estoy muy contenta con el distrito.
But now what really drives me is to make my family proud, since I will be the first in 18 years to graduate in any of my family members. I'm really into art. I'm really into painting. My interests consist of cinematography, like just playing around with music or going to concerts, just painting a bunch.
Her art is very abstract. She uses very prominent colors. Rory has a very particular sense of humor, particular way she talks. She's always excited to tell her friends about her day or about a boy or about her music. She's very passionate. You could just hear that in her voice. She's always just happy. Even when she, was crying.
Well, I definitely wouldn't say I'm a superhero, but I've read, many history books, and I've seen that people, make a difference in the world by doing certain things. I feel like my college studies will definitely be focused on security-based, like cybersecurity, and I want to go into like government and contracting because I think that's the future of warfare and conflicts around the world. I think is cyber-based. So
Sanjay is very mature. He's always been very interested in politics and history and government and tech. I think that's one of the reasons why he's a good candidate for the dual credit program with C&M. He really enjoys it a lot, and it's been a really good opportunity for him.
So at C&M, I'm working towards a certificate for networking where it will certify people to work on routers and switches and networking and stuff like that. Since everything is computerized and digital nowadays, it's extremely vulnerable to threats by bad actors that, want to, sabotage certain things to, attack the U.S. And I think that the best way to protect those is have people learn cybersecurity and keep up to date on the latest techniques on that.
He is interested in pursuing a career in government, possibly the CIA or FBI.
What drives me and motivates me is definitely my parents, I would say. My parents, I heard stories of them, of how they worked super hard to get where they were. And I feel like I definitely have it easier than them, but I don't want to ever work less hard than them to get to those places.
Sanjay is very goofy. He loves to crack jokes and purposely say the wrong things to me. Like if I ask him to, put his dishes away, he will make a crack joke with me. He's very protective. He would be very good at serving and protecting other people, and it's very apparent that he has those type of qualities within his personality and his heart.
But I know I want to do business. I want to do business because my dad owns a business, so I look up to him a lot, and I see how he owns the business, he manages it.
Camila was pretty quiet girl, but throughout the years, she's been more social and more social.
Yeah.
So that's one thing that we've been noticing late is the last couple of years. She's been more social. She knows how to express herself.
And what I was passionate about is probably being organized, because organized goes a long way. You could be in a mess of events, and then organized helps you go through it by smoothly. I used to have my closet organized by color, and then in the middle of the school year when I would rush to get to school, I would just mess it all up. So I stopped doing that.
Le gustan mucho los animales, los perritos. A Camila le gustan mucho los perritos. She likes the dogs. Camila likes the dogs.
She likes a lot dog pets. I've been asking you, are you want to be a vet eventually, but at this point, I don't think she knows, and she's doing good on school so far, but we don't know where she's gonna land yet.
My dad tells me, have you applied for college yet? Do you know what you're gonna do? It's kind of pressuring, but it's nice to see that, oh, maybe my parents, probably sad for them because I'm the youngest child and their last baby is finally graduating. But it feels good. I'm excited to graduate. It's definitely something everyone looks forward to on their senior year of high school. I'm trying to enjoy the moments, spend time with my family more, definitely, and just take it all in before I graduate.